Hi there. My name is Jake Bernstein with Bonfire, and I'm here today to demonstrate the value of investing in employee experience initiatives and how it can save money for you against employee turnover. So we've actually developed a calculator as a tangible asset to help you do this. And in order to do so, you're going to need a couple data points to help you quantify the prospective savings. Number of employees, current annual turnover rate, and the average cost it takes to hire one new employee. There's a lot that goes into that, but the Center for American Progress, with some research that we've done, shows us it can be anywhere from 21% to 213% of an annual employee salary. In other words, 1/5 to 2x an annual employee salary to arrive at that number. So with that in mind, let's jump into our turnover calculator and see what the savings might be for you. So we've created this template for you, and with those data points that you have, you can now enter them to see the cost savings. So let's say you have 1,000 employees and maybe a 20% turnover rate to start. So by that math, you lose 200 employees every year by those figures. And as we mentioned before, the average cost of hiring one new employee could be anywhere from 1/5x to 2x an employee's annual salary. Let's use some simple math and go with 50,000 today, maybe 20% of that. That's resulting in $2 million of total annual turnover costs. Wow, that's a lot. That could be shocking if you've never quantified that number with key stakeholders and leaders. But I've got good news for you. There's a solution. By investing in the employee experience, you can begin to make a dent in those turnover costs. By improving communication, by bolstering recognition, by upgrading your physical space, there's a number of ways to invest in the employee experience. And Gallup tells us that with companies who have highly engaged business units, they can see anywhere from a 24 to 59% reduction in their annual turnover. So if you have a specific goal, you can begin to enter it here in the reduction in turnover rate. But if we want to use, say, 24% of 20%, that leads us to a 4.8% reduction in turnover rate, so that your new turnover rate is 15.2% with highly engaged teams. So now, as opposed to that $2 million cost before, your new turnover cost is $1,520,000, or in other words, you're saving $480,000 as a result of having highly engaged employees. So we hope that this is a tangible asset that you can bring to the table with your leadership and key stakeholders to showcase how and why employee experience initiatives make sense for you and the bottom line impact can have for your business. If you have questions for us, email us at blog@bonfireapp.com and we'll happily help you out.